Urgent Atlanta Falcons fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Atlanta Falcons updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, Falcons fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is nothing short of incredible. Just when we thought the NFL draft was over and the offseason was settling into its usual calm, something unexpected happened, and it involves a name that's been gaining attention lately, Kobe Bryant. Now, for those of you who haven't been following closely, Bryant is a cornerback from Kansas, and he's been making waves not just because of his talent but because of the story that surrounds him. It's a story of resilience, determination, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. And trust me, this is one story you'll want to hear from start to finish because it might just be a game changer for the Falcons secondary. Let's start with the basics. Who is Kobe Bryant? Well, he's a 6-foot-tall, 170-pound cornerback hailing from Alabama, but he played his college football at Kansas, a program that's not traditionally known for producing NFL stars. Still, Bryant made his mark there, finishing his senior season in 2024 on a high note. He racked up some impressive stats: 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and 26 tackles. But what really set him apart was his ball skills, his ability to read the game, and his competitive attitude that just oozes confidence and fight. That's the kind of player any team would want, someone who plays with passion, who isn't afraid to go toe-to-toe with the best receivers in the country. In fact, Bryant was named first team All-Big 12 for 3 straight years, a feat that's pretty rare for a Kansas player, especially in a conference as competitive as the Big 12. This consistency isn't just a flash in the pan, it's a testament to his dedication and skill. Over his college career, he finished with an eye-popping 13 interceptions and 22 pass breakups in 47 games. That's a resume that many scouts and analysts would drool over, right? You'd think he'd be a first or second round pick, especially given his performance at the East-West Shrine Bowl, where he showcased his physical style and coverage ability in front of NFL scouts. But here's where the story gets interesting. Despite all that, most experts expected Bryant to be drafted in the middle or late rounds of the 2025 NFL Draft. And yet, he went undrafted. That's right, folks. The player with such impressive stats, with that much production, with the tape that could turn heads, was left on the board when the final pick was made. Now, imagine the shock and frustration that comes with that. It's one thing to be passed over, but to see dozens of other defensive backs hearing their names called while you're left waiting? That can really sting. And Bryant didn't hide his feelings. Not at all. After the draft, he took to his Instagram story and posted a message that's been making waves. He said, "You crazy if you think 26 corners better than me, wild bro, and I know I worked my *** off." That's a bold statement, but honestly, it's also a sign of a guy who's motivated, who's hungry to prove that he belongs in the NFL. Now, here's where the story shifts. Instead of letting that disappointment define him, Bryant is using it as fuel. He's got a fresh opportunity with the Atlanta Falcons, a team that's been building its secondary and looking for young talent to develop. And let me tell you, Falcons fans, this could be a hidden gem in the making. The team's coaching staff and front office are known for their ability to identify underrated players, and Bryant's skill set, his ball skills, his aggressive coverage, his competitive edge, fits right into what they're trying to build. The Falcons have been investing in their defense over the past few seasons, trying to turn things around after some rough years, and maybe, just maybe, Bryant could be a part of that turnaround. But why is this such a big deal? Well, for starters, the NFL is a league that's always looking for those diamond-in-the-rough players. The ones who slip through the cracks in the draft but have the talent, work ethic, and mentality to succeed. Bryant's story is a classic example. Despite his college success, he was overlooked, yet, he's not allowing that to define him. Instead, he's channeling his energy into proving he belongs. His performance at the Shrine Bowl showed that he's got the physicality and coverage ability to compete at the NFL level, and now it's about translating that confidence and skill into the next phase of his career. This is where the Falcons coaching staff and player development teams come into play. They see potential in players like Bryant, and they're known for giving those guys a shot, sometimes even turning them into starters or key contributors. Remember, guys like A.J. Terrell, who was a second-round pick but has become a cornerstone of the Falcons secondary. Or even undrafted players who've made significant impacts in recent years. The league is filled with stories of players who weren't drafted high or at all but went on to have stellar careers. Bryant's story fits right into that narrative, and it's an exciting one for fans who love to see underdogs rise. So, what can we expect from him in the upcoming season? Well, it's all about opportunity and consistency. The Falcons have a solid core of defensive backs, but there's always room for someone to step up, especially in the nickel and dime packages. Bryant's ball skills and aggressive coverage style make him a perfect candidate to compete for a spot. And with his motivation sky high, fueled by that draft weekend disappointment, he's likely to give it his all during training camp and preseason. Remember, sometimes all it takes is one good camp or one standout game to turn heads and secure a roster spot. Let's also take a look at the recent history and the defensive philosophy the Falcons are trying to implement. Over the last few seasons, Atlanta has prioritized building a versatile and aggressive secondary. With the NFL's evolution into a pass-heavy league, teams are placing immense value on cornerbacks who can lock down receivers one-on-one, blitz effectively, and make plays on the ball. Players like A.J. Terrell have shown they're up to that challenge, and the Falcons have also invested in veteran leadership, like Jeff Okudah, to mentor younger players. Adding a player like Bryant, who exemplifies high energy and competitive spirit, could give Atlanta an extra boost, especially in sub-packages. Furthermore, let's analyze his technical skills more deeply. Bryant is known for his quick hip turns, excellent ball tracking, and aggressive hand usage at the line of scrimmage. His ability to read routes and anticipate throws is what sets him apart at the college level, and those traits are highly translatable to the NFL. His 13 interceptions in college are a testament to his knack for creating turnovers, an invaluable trait for any defensive back. The NFL, being a league where turnovers often decide games, makes Bryant's ball-hawking skills especially attractive. His 22 pass breakups also indicate his ability to contest catches at the highest level. Now, for the upcoming season, fans should keep an eye on his development during training camp. Will he be able to impress the coaching staff enough to earn a significant role? Will he surprise us with a few game-changing plays? Given his motivation and the right opportunity, there's every reason to believe that Bryant could become a key contributor sooner rather than later. His story embodies the classic underdog rising to prominence, and that narrative resonates deeply with football fans. In terms of expectations, many analysts believe Bryant has the potential to carve out a niche as a slot corner or a reliable depth player who can step in when needed. The Falcons' defensive coordinator, Ryan Nielsen, has a reputation for developing secondary players and scheming to maximize their strengths. With Bryant's ball skills and tenacity, he could be a perfect fit for the system. If he continues to improve and seizes his chance, he might even develop into a starter within a couple of seasons. Let's not forget the importance of special teams either. Players who are fighting for roster spots often make an impact on coverage units. Bryant's aggressive style and speed could make him a valuable contributor on kick and punt coverage teams, further increasing his chances of making the final roster. Special teams are often where players like Bryant can showcase their full athletic potential and make a lasting impression. Now, beyond the technical and tactical aspects, Bryant's story is also about mental toughness. Coming from a small school background, going undrafted, and then facing the uphill battle to prove himself in the NFL takes a special kind of resilience. His social media posts after the draft reflect that mentality. He's motivated, confident, and ready to prove everyone wrong. That mindset is crucial in the NFL, where every day is a battle to earn your spot and keep it. Let's also consider the bigger picture. The Falcons, under head coach Arthur Smith, are in a rebuilding phase, looking to re-establish themselves as a formidable defense. They've made strategic moves in free agency and the draft to bolster their secondary, and Bryant's emergence could be a key piece in that puzzle. His journey from overlooked college star to potential NFL contributor embodies the kind of story that energizes a team's locker room and fan base alike. Finally, what about the fans' role? As supporters, we love to root for players who show heart and perseverance. Bryant's story is the perfect example of that. His willingness to shout out his confidence after going undrafted shows he's not just talented but also mentally tough. If he can translate that into consistent performances on the field, he could become a fan favorite and a symbol of the Falcons' fighting spirit. In conclusion, Falcons fans, keep a close watch on Kobe Bryant this season. The potential is there, raw, unpolished, but full of promise. His journey is just beginning, and with the right guidance, opportunity, and determination, he could be a key player for the Falcons in the years to come. Whether he ends up as a rotational corner, a special team ace, or even a future starter, one thing is certain: his story is a reminder that in the NFL, perseverance and relentless effort often outweigh the initial hype. So, what do you think? Do you see Bryant making a big impact this year? Or do you believe he's still a long shot? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Your insights are invaluable, and we love to hear the passion of Falcons fans. Stay tuned for more updates, in-depth analyses, and exclusive stories right here. The 2024 season promises to be one of the most exciting yet, and with stories like Bryant's unfolding, it's clear that the Falcons are full of surprises and potential waiting to be unleashed. Thanks for sticking with me, Falcons fans. Remember, every player has a story, and every season is a new chapter. Keep the faith, stay hungry, and let's see just how far this team can go. Until next time, this is your NFL News Fan, signing off. Go Falcons!